I came to college, you know, because there's a whole range of things to do here that make your sort of university life that more exciting and that more interesting.
Well, that's actually the big secret to college, is to get involved. It's the easiest way to enjoy the place is to get involved in the sports teams and the cultural stuff, to be part of going and watching the sports and everything. That's how you become part of the college and feel at home here.
Right throughout school, you know, I played sport and I really loved it. So it was really great when I came to college to see that there was all those facilities still there, and it was so easy to get involved. This year I've participated in netball, softball, basketball, swimming, athletics and soccer, and it's so much fun. You know, out of all the sport teams I've ever played for, whether it be at club, rep, state or national level, nothing is more exciting and nothing gives me more pride than when I run out onto the field or the court or whatever it may be and play for women's.
There's a very rigorous social life. I think that's one of the things that really attracted me to this place, and definitely all the sporting and music and drama activities and ways you can get involved.
We've got a really great intercol competition called the Palladian Cup, which involves basically people from each college competing against the other colleges in, you know, solo acts, drama acts, singing, you know, basically whatever you want, you know, duets, choir groups, all that sort of thing.
We have cabaret, which is quite a different feel, a bit more sophisticated, and that's when you see this showcase of amazing women's girls and Paul's boys who can sing and perform.
I find that there's heaps always happening at college, obviously, and heaps to get involved with, but when I need to sit and do the hours, particularly in StuVac, I'm often in the library and I find that it is a good place for me to study, and I don't know how I ever could study at home now, because this is a spot that I can be in that focused mode, yeah.
I think women's is probably one of the best colleges to actually get work done at. I've heard from friends that at a lot of the other colleges there's just so much on, and even at women's there's so much on, but I think you have more of a choice as to participate or not. And so even I get stuff done in my room, and even though I live with 7 other girls on the balcony, it does get a bit intense at sometimes, and when it does I can come down here to the library to get my work done, or go somewhere else to the coffee shop even to just have some time by myself.
If you need quiet time, if you need to be away from people, if you need to be surrounded by people, you'll be fine. Like, there will always be someone who's got a similar point of view at certain times.
All of the facilities really are quite useful. Like, there's computer rooms for, like, you can have your own computer in your own room, but like occasionally if your computer isn't working or whatever, there's computer rooms for you to get internet access and print out notes for uni and stuff. And the library is really good because at times you just can't study in your room, you get distracted, so you can always come down to the library. And we've got tutorial rooms which are really good for study groups, and just if you have a tutorial that, you know, you need a bunch of people to get together to study. There's the music rooms that I use quite a lot.
Well, uni takes up a fair bit of my time, and then I work at a pharmacy just at Broadway, so just 10 minutes walk away.
I'd probably say half the girls have part-time jobs. I worked as a bartender and waitress for the past 2 years, which was actually a fantastic opportunity. It was only just 5 minutes down the road, but it was such a different environment and different people that it's a nice break from the college environment.
The food here is great. Again, I was a bit apprehensive about coming to women's and leaving beautiful home-cooked meals, but there's always a great selection of, you know, cooked food, salads, many cereals every morning, and formal dinners. We have a really nice meal served to us and dessert, and yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with the food, and I've heard it's the best out of all the colleges.
We also have formal dinners every Monday night, and there's a different speaker each Monday, and it's really good to meet all the different people and find out where they started off and how they got to where they are and what challenges they had to overcome to succeed in their career.
someone said, look, you know, these guys are all Generation Y, they're all really smart, so you've got to say something really good. So that got me thinking about an article which I read in The Australian a couple of months ago, and it talked about Generation Y and Generation X.
Well, women's has a lot of history, but I think the times when we appreciate it most is when we have past residents come and speak to us and tell you stories about what life was like when they were here.
And one of the most controversial evenings that I can remember at college is when the student
we get speakers from all different fields, you know, law, medicine, the arts, wherever, and there's always something to be discovered in their speeches and to get together, and yeah, it's a very intellectually stimulating environment.
So it's really whatever you make it yourself, of going out there and having a bit of a go.